Welcome back to Tarot by Echo. Confirmation, this reading is for you. Are the colors navy blue, the number 1010. The keywords here are strength and faith. And the spirit animal for today is octopus. So, what is the message? The main card for today was Prospering Heart. Look for beauty, abundance, and generosity. That is number 29. So what message do we have for the collective for a prospering heart? First card is the Two of Cups. This is my divine counterpart card. Having faith in love has been coming up for this collective. Having faith in restored love is what I'm hearing right now. What else do we have for this message? The Eight of Swords shows me that you have been taking a look in the mirror and you've been doing the healing work, breaking the cycles. You've moved forward out of a storm. So this is great. Forward movement. You may still feel like you're alone. That was coming up, I believe, in the last collective reading. But with this divine counterpart card, they're showing me that that is not always going to be the case. Ooh, man, these are all aligned. The color here is more green than navy blue. This is showing me your heart center. This is showing me that you've walked away from what no longer serves you. You're moving forward. The crows in this deck are your guides, your angels, your ancestors. And as you've been on this healing journey, this may have caused you to feel more alone than connected. But what's really happening is you are connecting to yourself, to divine, God, source, the universe, and letting go of worry, doubt, and shame. You may be in the process of doing that by walking away from it feels like you've walked away from a person, and that's what may be feeling making you feel like you're alone now, because you've set the boundaries and you've realized they didn't know your worth. Okay? With this Two of Cups here, this divine counterpart card, keep going, keep moving forward on this journey. This is, sorry, I was just reading the numbers, seeing what the pattern of the numbers here is. But definitely a major heart center opening. You are opening yourself up to unconditional love from yourself. Okay? And what this is going to do is this is going to call in that divine counterpart, that person who has done the work themselves. Okay? I'm just listening. So the main message here was the prospering heart. Look for beauty, abundance, and generosity. The message that was coming through before I started this reading was you're exhausted and you're doubting your path. Okay? But again, these crows here are your angels, ancestors, and guides. Reach out to them. These are confirmation for someone that they are with you. You did make the right choice in walking away, and you're not going to be alone forever. When I split the deck here, I get the Strength card and the World. I'm sorry, the Wheel. The Wheel of Fortune. Okay? You have the strength to keep moving forward. What they are telling me is it's not time to go back to that other person because of X, Y, and Z. Insert whatever your reason for going back to them is, because on the other side of this lesson and what it is that you're learning through right now, what you're learning through all of this heart opening, it's going to be a very prosperous time, which I think is why we have the Prospering Heart card coming up. Are there any additional messages for the collective regarding this divine counterpart? Okay, so this Page of Cups has been coming up a lot. We're going to take this in the upright. This Page of Cups has been coming up a lot in my live readings on TikTok, and this card is representing the divine masculine. They have been stuck in a time loop. I'm talking about this person now, not the previous person. They have been stuck in a cycle. They've been repeating the same cycle, but I am happy to share with the collective that it looks like the masculines are breaking out of this time loop, this cycle repeat. And that is because the divine feminine is surrendering to the universe, surrendering to divine flow, to divine timing, okay? And with courage and determination. So all this healing work that you've done here in the background has put you into a state of divine flow. And in turn, because you're no longer focused over here, you're looking to source, right? You're no longer focused on what are they doing? What are they thinking? What are they feeling? It's given them the time and space, the masculine time and space to do their healing work as well. Is there anything else? Let me go back to my notes on this Page of Cups, because this card has been coming up for the masculine for a few days now. So I'm just going to tell you the key words that I have for this Page of Cups. From the feminine standpoint, we're no longer talking about the masculine breaking the time loop, but we're talking about from the feminine standpoint, manifesting love with ease and flow and making quantum leaps. This healing work that you've done here in the background is bringing in, they're saying magic and synchronicities. So heavy on the confirmation cards up here. This is the second time the navy blue, the strength card, has come out for the collective. So the main message that they are pointing me to here is just continue to have faith. Continue to focus on you. Anything else? We'll come back to this, but one more thing as the collective message. Don't block your own flow because you're trying to control the process. Stay in this surrender to source energy, okay? Because the masculines, we're going to go back to them now, is going to be presented with a choice to either continue the same cycle that they've been in, or are they going to learn the lesson? You have no part in that. You cannot predict that. You cannot control that. You cannot be a part of that, okay? They are going to be presented with this test, and they are going to be the one to make the choice here. Depending on what they choose, I don't know what their choice is. I don't read for the divine masculine, but they are going to be put into a test that's going to determine if they're ready for this level up, if you will, to become the divine masculine in this divine partnership, or are they going to continue to repeat the cycle of learning the lesson that they've been on, okay? So from the divine feminine standpoint, you've been doing a great work with opening your heart chakra, being open to giving and receiving unconditional love again. I'm really happy to see that for this collective. And again, there's nothing that you can do to help this masculine on this journey right now. This is the Three of Wands, and this is showing me you waiting on the sideline. And normally the collective is shifting. So my readings are shifting. The card meanings are starting to take on new meaning as this shift is happening in the collective right now between the masculine and the feminine. And in the past, we're not even going to talk about the past. We're going to talk about what this card is representing now. This is representing you surrendering, and you're here and you're ready because you've done the work. Now it's their turn to make the decision and we go from there. So I hope this helps. If this resonates, go ahead and like, follow, and subscribe. Personal readings are linked in my bio, and I look forward to connecting with you.